All right, what's going on, guys? Adam and I have been super busy here at the shop. This last week, man, we bought 4 new freaking Dentside trucks. Just unreal. We got this one right now that we're working on, and Adam's trying to get up and running because this one's actually leaving to go to New York next week, along with one of the Broncos I'm going to show you in a little bit. But let's check in with Adam, see what's going on with this short bed Dentside. All right, bud, so where we're at, I know we replaced the starter on her so far, but...
We've got fuel, air, spark.
All right.
I pulled one plug out, wire brushed it off. It's quite a bit carboned up. I'm gonna give it another couple tries, see if we can get her to run. If not, we're gonna pull the plugs, check them all. Maybe have to replace them. We'll see how it goes.
Outstanding. So the scoop is, guys, with this truck, you know, the customer that's buying it from us and everything like that, he said just get it in running order so that it can get up onto transport. With the shipping companies and shipping across the country, they charge twice as much if it's an inoperable vehicle than a running vehicle, just to be able to pull it on and off. So yeah, this thing's a 1977 four-wheel drive short bed. It's rust free. There is a couple dents in it and everything like that. You see this door here, we got a little dent there. The front end's not perfect on her, but overall, she's not a bad truck. We are taking the canopy off of it. The customer doesn't want that, but she's pretty darn clean looking. You get around here to the front, you can see that it is dented in a little bit, you know, right here. Same thing with the other side. So we've come over here and let me show you. Outside, we've pulled the front end off of Uncle Jesse. I know, man. Freaking people aren't going to be super happy about this, but you do what you got to do to keep the business going. So the guy wanted the whole front clip off of Uncle Jesse here and the door, so we pulled all that. Super easy to do. Yanked the doors off it and the hood. That's all going over to New York with the truck. And to pull these, honestly, it only took us like maybe 30 minutes. You just undo these bolts right here. You have one down here on the inside. You got this body bolt. Obviously, you got the, and then you got a couple that are like right here. And I think one that's lower as well. And yeah, there it is. It's just the whole freaking front clip comes off super easy. It's like, I want to say like 14 bolts, maybe 16 bolts, something like that. Before you do pull a front end off though, separate it from the hood. It just makes it moving so much easier. But yep, that's going to them. And then I have these old doors over here that I've pulled off a vehicle in the past just so I had some. And those doors are going to New York as well. We'll load all this up and strap it down into the truck and the bed for the guy. And here's another Bronco that we just bought freaking a couple days ago. I told you I got 4 of them, man. This thing's pretty freaking badass. It's a 1978 Ford Bronco. It has a 4-speed in it, and it's a, shoot, I haven't even looked to see if it's a 351 or 400. Sorry about that, not sure. We got this little dent right here. Looks like a branch or a tree had freaking dropped across the cowl here and onto the hood. That's okay. We got a body shop that's going to end up cleaning that up for us and whatnot. But it does have a 6-inch lift on it. These are just roller tires that we have on it right now because the ones that were on it are all dry rotted. But she's not too bad. Interior wise, she is an original black truck with red interior. I mean, this is all original paint. So we've got so much of the interior. It doesn't have a carpet kit in it. We'll have to replace that. But like I said, it is a 4-speed. It is an XLT. One of the few XLTs, though, that does not have air conditioning. But we do have a GT roll bar, the rear seat, the side panels here for the interior panels. Those always go out. So the person that had it before ended up replacing that with diamond plate. So, but super happy. Does have the center console in it still. Those are getting harder to find. So we're going to get this thing cleaned up. We fired it up the other day, but it does need a fuel pump so it can run. And then I got to order wheels and tires for it. I'm not sure what we're going to do for wheels and tires. I'd like to do something that's going to make this thing pop. So I sized up some 33s here against it that I had at the shop, but they look too small. It looks like it's been skipping leg day with a 33. So we're going to go for a 35 or a 37. I'm just trying to decide right now if we want to do big old freaking meaty sidewalls, like almost kind of like the Swampers that I've got on my green truck? Or do I want to do the 22s with thin tires and everything like that? And I know there's some of you that don't like that. I enjoy that look as well, okay? But that's an expensive freaking look to go for. Usually those 22s, they got the big old deep dish and everything like that. I mean, you're looking anywhere from, I mean, depending on the brand, but you're looking on average around $400 per wheel. And then to get a 35 or a 37 and a 22, that is at least, 14 inches wide, I mean, or 14 and a half, you're looking again at like $450. So it's an expensive combo. I mean, for wheels and tires, yeah, you're looking at damn near like $4 grand. Yikes. Woo, she almost went there. She wants to. We need some of the freaking exhaust tubing, man. You can start to see some exhaust building up on the ceiling there. So you think we're gonna have to pull all the plugs, clean them up?
Yeah, I don't know if there's cleaning them up or not. They're pretty black.
How'd the points look on it? Because the guy said that he did try to replace those, didn't he?
I didn't pull the cap yet, but we've got spark out all the wires.
Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and walk over and take a look at these other trucks real quick, because these things are a dandy. You're gonna like them. All right, so we're gonna save the best for last, okay? Not saying that this isn't good, but this is really nice. This is a 79 Bronco. Let me bring you down a little bit. So this is a 79 Bronco. The hood's just pit up a little bit because we were working on it and I freaking didn't latch it all the way down. Looks just like Melissa's Bronco that we sold a couple weeks ago and everything. Brown, has the running boards on it just like that did, but not the two-tone. And actually this truck was originally a gold truck. Someone had repainted it brown, but it's one of the coolest features on this truck. It is an XLT, and it has, if you look right back here, and some of you already know this, it has the Ford CB in it. This is an ultra rare freaking option for all you guys that don't know. I'll show up some pictures of what the head unit is. The head unit would plug into here, and it all runs through the factory antenna that's out there. The antenna actually has two lines that come out of it. One goes to the radio, one goes to the CB. So pretty darn cool. This is like the power and the freaking line that goes back to the CB, runs under the seat. Interior wise, she has to be redone. So we've got all the interior panels underneath there and everything like that. The rear seats there, the side panels, all that's there. So, and this is one of the, the 3-window tops. So this is a rare top, obviously. You guys find these tops, like this is like, honestly, I've been seeing these things go for $1,500. I think that's actually cheap because these are getting ultra rare to find. You just can't get them anymore. So here's the original color that the truck was. It's a beautiful gold. I kind of would have liked it to see, it in that color back in the day, but not bad. She's straight, no dents, no rust and everything like that. This thing is going back to, this is one of the other ones that's going back to New York. Then we'll be loading up on the shipping truck next week. Yeah, super clean. She did have some mice living in her, and so it's gonna have to get rewired. But when we talked to the customer about that, we could totally do that, get a wiring harness from LMC and pull the dash, rewire that. But he's just like, yeah, I want to get the shipping truck over there as soon as possible, so go ahead and load it up. And then he has a guy that's going to end up rewiring it for him. But this thing is all stock underneath the hood. We still have the factory AC in place. All the lines are there. I mean, this thing is awesome. We got the big radiator for the heavy tow package. Even though this isn't a trailer special like my green and white one, it has all the components. It has the hitch, it has the big radiator, it's got the complete tow package. It just does not have the trailer special badging or the mirrors on it. So this is kind of like a trailer special in disguise. So pretty cool. And the option list on it, I'll throw the Marty report up on screen. It is just awesome. This thing's got so many freaking options for it. And then on to this beaut. This beaut, man. I mean, check this out, yo. Ooh-ee, man. Yes. So, and it's not really in the color right now or in the sunlight, so the color's not as popping as good as it should. But this is a 1977 F-150 four-wheel drive, and it's a flare side, as you can see. So it's got the 400 in it, and don't mind the badging. I don't know, whenever they repainted it, they freaking goofed or whatever. Someone did something stupid. I don't know why they threw these F250 badging on it, but it is an F150. I've checked all that and made sure it's confirmed. I mean, I don't think they goofed. I think someone just wanted to, I don't know, say it was an F250. I've looked. The cab is all original to it. This is all the original panels and everything like that. This truck originally was silver, and then someone went through it and they had painted it blue. You can see right here underneath the windshield a little bit of that blue showing up. And then they redid it again and painted it in this like burnt copper kind of look. Some things we're gonna have to address right up there in the windshield. You can see that right up there, that paint where it's all cracked there and bubbled around the windshield. We've got to address all that. At some point, someone had pulled the glass out of this truck after it had been painted. They put the new seal in it. It is now, does like all the freaking lines show up where it was masked off with the old seal, and they had freaking pulled all that up. So we're gonna have to body shop, repair that. This fender right here also has some crack in it that we're gonna have them address. You can see right along here, you know, we've got some cracking there. We've got a little bit right here, right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up pulling that fender off, you know, sanding it down. Well, I'm not going to. We have a body shop that's gonna end up taking that off, repaint this whole side of the bed and everything like that, so it all matches together and looks good. But the other day I'd asked some guys, you know, what these holes in the side of the bed tube here was, if this was a piece of trim. And come to find out, these are actually like rivet holes for buttons to go there for one of those snap-on tonneau covers, which is pretty cool. We do have a diamond plate bed in here. It is laid over, you know, wood, so that's in there, but not bad. And we do have a roll bar that's going to go inside this thing as well. And, you know, put the freaking KC daylighters on top of the roll bar. The front bumper here, these super 4x4 lights and everything like that, we'll pull those off, put the KC daylighters on there. You know, have the yellow freaking KC freaking covers on them. That way it just looks that total 70s part. Inside of it, we do have to reupholster the seat. Yeah, ooh, yeah. I was sitting in it last night. Anyways, this seat is just pulled up and trashed, but whatever. We'll just end up pulling it, take it over to the upholstery shop. That'll be something easy for them to fix. We got to put a new windshield wiper controller in it because I don't know what the heck they got going on here. And they've got this aftermarket delay switch. I'm going to have to talk to Craig about this and see what's up with this thing. But that's kind of interesting. This truck is an AC truck. Oh, guys, and the AC works in this truck, dude. It's so awesome. I love it. Freaking the top here is clean. Like, it is. This is a nice truck. Oh, we got to replace this seat belt as well. It's all frayed. You know, probably got frayed one time a little bit, and then just continuous use, and it just freaking pulls it apart. So that's easy enough. We'll end up replacing that. But yeah, she's a gorgeous truck. Tell you what, really like it. Wheels and tire combo, not bad. It does have a 4-inch lift on it, and these are 33. I don't know if I'd like it to be a 35 or not. Like, it'd help it fill out the wheel well there a little bit, but we're going to end up leaving it the way it is, and then we'll end up probably just putting this thing up on auction here soon. All right, you guys, video's getting kind of long, so we're going to break it up into 2 parts. All right, and I'd put out a little TikTok the other day talking about some whistling diesel stuff and everything like that. Don't worry, the truck has not been harmed, all right? Anyways, we'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Enjoy the video. Keep your eyes out for the next one here coming up.